Okay, okay, let's go, let's move. Another fact about me, I have two education. There, oh yes, it is my two education. Okay, hello, my dear friends. Hello. My name is Alex and I'm studying English. And today I will talk with you about myself, about my life, about my experience, and also about my family. And also in this video, I want to say why English is so important for me. And you can support me. You can leave a like and subscribe to me. I appreciate it very much. And also you can find my Instagram. Yes, you can. My Instagram is named My English Yes. Okay, let's go. And my life has shown that there are a lot of lies in life, and that's why I want to be honest with you. I will watch the notice. I think I hope it will help me to speak more correctly, but anyway, I know what I will do, a lot of mistakes. Okay, let's go. Fact number one. I lived twice in a foster family. Yeah, because I don't have father and my mother was an alcoholic, and also it is a very interesting fact what I fled from the first family because of better relationships between us. Okay, and also sad fact what I was helping to my mother for the last 2 weeks in my mother's life because it was difficult time for her, but yeah, anyway, she died in my hands, and that's why I want to say you, we have only one life. Come on. I will be glad if you will spend more time with your parents and your relatives. And of course, if I will speak about my experience, about my life, I had bad relationships between me and my mother because she was aggressive, she was an alcoholic. That's why I lived in another family. But anyway, let's go. Another fact about me. I have a lot of brothers and sisters, but the most important, I have a twin brother. Yeah, it is another fact about me. Okay, let's move, let's go. Uh, Another fact, from the age of 16, I live on my own. Basically, my whole life I lived in dormitory. Yeah, because I don't have own apartment, and yeah, that's I was living in the university dormitory of the university. Okay, but government, another fact, government gave me an apartment. It was terrible apartment in terrible condition. It was 17 square meters, and I sold it, and I traveled around Russia for 6 months, and it was my decision. But now, of course, I don't have anything. But anyway, I am glad what I did this. Okay, let's go, let's move. Another fact about me, I have two education. There, oh yes, it is my two education. Okay, and also I studied for a master degree, but I dropped out because I was depressed. It was difficult time for me. Yeah, I had depression, and I was dropped out because of depression from university. But anyway, another fact about me, I worked at sea for 8 months as a sailor. Yeah, and it was a hard time for me and interesting experience at the same time because I had weight 55 kilograms, and physical work for me was really, really difficult. But I did it. I did it, and I'm glad what I have this experience. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Let's move. Also, I did a lot of mistakes in my life. Example, I worked as an illegal in South Korea at a golf club, but I never played golf. But I want to say you what now. I I want. I'm understanding what we should respect laws in other countries, and but I didn't have choice at the same time. I was in a difficult situation. I had depression, and that's why I did this. Yeah, because of depression. Okay. Anyway, this experience helped me to understand what English is really important all over the world. And yeah, now I have a dream. I want to understand English. I want to speak in English fluently, and also I have a dream. I want to study in the USA, but of course I know I can't afford this. But anyway, I'm glad what I'm studying English for during 1 year and 5 months. Yes, 5 months by myself without tutors. I'm really happy about it, and thank you. Thank you for your supporting. Thank you for subscriptions. Okay, and you can leave like and subscribe to me. I appreciate it very much. And yes, leave me comments about your life, about your experience. I will be glad to read it. And of course, see you next time.